Welcome back to the Road Show this morning. In the buzz, the normal news cycle has been saturated with Michael Jackson coverage since his death. And while millions, 31 million in fact, watched the memorial, millions more watched 2 weeks of MJ tributes, events that normally would have grabbed headlines became footnotes. So some of the things that you might have missed is that the House of Representatives passed a bill dealing with climate change in their first ever, which aims to cut U.S. greenhouse gas emissions by 17% by 2020, 83% by 2050.
83?
Yeah,
wow, that's
incredible. But the 1,400-page bill has been criticized as too bloated with loopholes, and of course it's when the public hears about these things that they can weigh in and, critique them. In Moscow, U.S. and Russian leaders have come together for their first summit in 7 years. Of course, we have heard about this, the death of Steve McNair, an NFL star, as part of a murder-suicide that was orchestrated by his 20-year-old mistress. And 4 years after retiring, 37-year-old Lance Armstrong is suddenly in second place at the Tour de France.
Well, it started?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, there you go. The cancer survivor is actually seeking his 8th victory and trails by mere fractions of a second right
Sean
now.
obviously hasn't been watching the sports wrap on Fox Providence at 10:45.
There's a lot that's going on. I have to take naps.
But there is, and actually we had someone on our Facebook page for the road shows say, it's enough with the Michael Jackson coverage already. I'm tired of it.
It's a double-edged sword, because when you have 31 million people watching,
Yeah, clearly there's a desire.
a desire to see it. It just depends on how much. Now, the national media has been wall-to-wall crazy. There are local news outlets like ourselves where we have to give you the Michael Jackson stuff, and we give you the other stuff as well. But you look at CNN. I mean, I have not seen Larry King talk about anything but Michael Jackson in the past 2-3 weeks. It's just been nonstop.
The other thing, though, is we were saying when Michael Jackson died, there were two people who really kind of breathed a sigh of relief, who were
Governor from South Carolina.
Governor from South Carolina,
Although he
Mark
couldn't
Sanford.
shut his mouth, and he got right back in the news.
And Ensign. I mean, these are two men who were having allegedly having affairs and acting inappropriately, and it just kind of got washed over.
Well, the other thing that bothered me about the Michael Jackson thing, which doesn't really have to do with the media so much as, and I saw this morning, is that it cost almost $2 million for security for this event.
That's
for,
right.
for police in Los Angeles. And I'm thinking all we hear about lately is people losing their jobs and people not eating and people not being able to pay their mortgages.
in California.
Is how they're
Especially in California,
bills,
right. And I think about something like that and I say, wait a second, how about we have a $1.6 million fundraiser for people that need that, instead of a 3-hour event. Think about how many people you could take care of.
The question is, when you have over 1.7 million people trying to get into that event, do you not have it?
No, but why does it have to be either way? Why does it have to be not have it, or why does it have to be, have it? Why can't we do, some public fundraising, which they're doing?
A lot of the police enforcement there was a little bit of overreaction because it ended up being a very calm event. Right. But they want to be prepared just in case there were flipped cars.
And I also think that some of the these huge celebrities, part of their estate should go to paying the city back, because they've gotten so much from fans before. It's time to maybe give back.
Michael's got some big financial problems.
Well, you know what, though?
He actually has a lot of money, though.
Well, he has a lot of money, and he's going to see a lot more money come because he's not taking the money anymore, unfortunately. And the second thing is his albums are through the roof right now.
And actually, Courtney, I wanted to talk to you about this because in part of this so much Michael Jackson coverage, what we learned is that they're still sorting out Michael Jackson's estate because so much money is coming in from the downloading of the songs and that sort of thing. They don't even know how much money he has yet.
It's a lot. That's a lot of change, right?
Yeah.
It's tons of money. But I'm still talking with our bloggers about all of this Michael Jackson coverage. I was basically just asking them if they feel like they've missed any news that's going on locally or in the world since all of this happened. And I asked where they were getting their news from. And Bethany says she got hers from different news stations, and Lisa got hers from other news channels, newspapers, and I found some news, online. It also helps that I work at a news station, so I was able to read the wires and get some stuff going on there. But we do have a poll here for the rest of you that maybe aren't on the blog, foxprovidence.com. Do you feel like you missed some news stories since Michael Jackson's death? Your choices are A, yes, the coverage has been wall-to-wall, or B, no, I still found other news besides MJ. So you can hop on that right now. And we also have lots of comments, which is really surprising, the most I've seen in a while here on our Facebook page, and everybody is pretty much saying yes, give it a rest already, way too much MJ. And this Marianne says she hasn't watched TV in 2 days because it's way over the top. So hopefully we can get her back on, check in what's going on here in the world. But I'll be back in 30 minutes with your poll results. So for now, I'll head in the kitchen. Lily, what's happening?